morning everyone, Deanne here. Let me apologize for the hammering. I don't know if you can hear it, hopefully you can hear it. There's two construction jobs going on either side of my house, either street, and I swear they're competing to see who could be the loudest, so I do apologize for that. When I was in Ohio, I made ornaments for my sister's Christmas tree, and I wanted to share them with you. Let me get these out of the way. Sorry about that. Sip of coffee. These are the ornaments that I had made. She has a beach room. Sorry about the video. This is not the camera that I would normally use, but I wasn't able to get my other one to work on this computer, so this one worked because it had a disc. I don't know if that means anything, but we're going to do the best I can. So I had requests to make these to show how I made them. What I started with was, get over here, these dies, and they are from, I don't have the packaging for that one anymore. They're from the Jerez brands. They're really cute. Like, there's so many different ones. These are just a few. I think I have all of them. These are the ones I just picked up. When I go to Ohio, there's a store called Pactans or Craft 2000. So any of my Ohioan friends out there, that's where I got it from. You could probably order them online. Jerez is a pretty common brand, like Amazon, or you could just Google Jerez. I don't see anything else, but it's Darice. Get that up there for you. Well, gosh darn it, everything's backwards on here. There you go. So that is the brand that I used. Get these out of the way. I use this punch. It's a Martha Stewart punch. But you could use whatever punch kind of looks branchy like this. I thought it looked like, branchy. It looked good brown. I can't describe what I was going for. It was like, oh gosh. Like driftwood, twiggy stuff off the beach. That's what I was going for. So anything like that, or a die, or if you have like a little tiny branch, looks like driftwood, that would be great. So that's what I used. And I've had this die forever. Like forever. So that is, or I'm sorry, punch, not a die. That's what I used. So you just need a small snowflake. There's a ton of them out there, or if you're really good, you can hand cut them. So that's what I used. Let me get these out of the way. And I went ahead and I cut a bunch out. You're going to need 4 of each one. You can see the lines in there. What you're going to do is after you punch them out, you're going to take your die. If you have a light box, that would be great, or a light pad. I do, but I don't know where it is right now. You put it back in your die. If you have the pad that helps you make the die emboss, that's great. I don't have one, so I just take my embossing tools that I have. I have this little pad. My friend Gina made these for us, like a group of us. What we're going to do is, you're just going to rub it. You only have to do this on the first one. The rest of them don't matter. Just going to go through and do this. It's indenting where the lines are. And then on the smaller parts at the bottom, you can use a smaller ball stylus. that. And take this off, and you can see how it really embosses it. So it makes it look more dimensional. So we take those, get this out of the way. Sorry guys, haven't done a video for a long time. So you're going to take your glue. This is just Elaine's tacky glue, and I put a little bit of water in it just to make it thin enough to go through this tiny little nozzle, but use whatever glue you have. You're going to take 4 of them. You got your one that you just embossed. That'll be the top one. You're going to take 3 more, and we're going to glue them together. Just put a little glue. Line them up. Like that. Oops, glue on the fingers. And do the next one. Now, if you don't have this die, there's a lot of different seashell dies out, or you could cut it out on your cutting machines. You would have to emboss it freehand to get the shape, or you could just skip that if you don't like that part. Okay, and now the top one, I'm not going to put it all over because I don't want to, I like how it's got like a little curve to it. So I'm just going to take it around the edges. Too much coffee, sorry about shaking. And I'm just going to sit it down on top. So I'm just going to push around the edge because I want to keep the puffy look. Like that. And there's your first one. And it makes it nice and thick when you use 4 of them. Oh, and the paper I'm using is from Joann Fabrics. It's their new paper they have out. It's like an ivory color, and it's really soft. I don't know what it is with that paper, but I love the texture of it. So this is the one that we're going for. We have this done. So now let's add the fun glitter. For the glitter, I just add a bunch of stuff. Like I have this gold glitter, and I added this gold glitter because it's a chunkier and a little, it's a different shade. I added this pretty blue sequiny looking glitter. I also added some iridescent. And then I had these cute little stars that were blue. They're iridescent too. And then I added some of this, I don't know what this is called. I don't know if there's a name on it. But this adds the stuff that if you don't have something clear, they kind of just all blend weird. If you add that to it, it helps keep everything separated. I'm not sure why it does that, but I noticed that if I didn't add it, it didn't seem to want to spread as nice, if that makes any sense at all. So that's the glitter. You're going to take your glue. Oops, that's not good, Dee. Sorry about that. Alright, you're going to take your glue and you're going to put it wherever you want. Let's see. I put a lot on that one. I'm just going to put it around the edge. This. Wherever you want it. Maybe look up a little further. And then you're going to just kind of go like this with the glue to get it where you want it. And then you're going to, if you have a little spoon, that would be good. I don't know where mine is. I have a bunch of them from the Dollar Tree, but I don't know what I did with them. So I'm just going to stick it in there wherever the glue is. Got a bunch over here. And that is it. Now you can go back and add another layer if you want. Like on my sister's, I used a little bit of hot glue, and it seemed to make it more puffy. But I will add a little bit more right there on the edges because my glue didn't go down far enough. So that's all you do with that. Now I used, on my sister's I used this from Joann Fabrics. I have a gold. This is silver. All my stuff is done with gold, so I didn't want to use this. I mean, I guess you could mix them, but I kind of funny that way. So I had this teal looking ribbon. I think this is also from Joann Fabrics. So I'm going to use that for my hanger. Just going to take a piece of it. Grab some scissors. I don't know where my good scissors are. Just going to cut a piece off. That. Now I'm going to use some Beacons 3-in-1. You can use hot glue if you want. Get these out of the way. I love this glue. It smells, but I really like it. I'm going to put a hot dollop on here on the top. And then I'm just going to smear it. Take a little bit so I can get my loops stuck together. I'm going to sit it right down on it. Smush it in there. It's very messy. Put a little more glue on. That's all going to be covered up. Now I'm going to take my branches, a couple of these, and I'm going to put the full-size ones on the outside. Sorry about that. Stuck my finger right in the glue. And then another one on that side. And then I'm going to take two and I'm going to cut off just like the end of them. So they're a little shorter. You cut that off and stick that on. Layers are good. Love layers. Cut that one off. Put that there. And there should be enough on there to add my my snowflake, which I did in a blue color. Just going to put that right in the middle. Close this up. And now you just need to add, I have these little beads. I got these at, what is the name of that store? Goodness. Hobby Lobby. So I was going to add a few of those. They're just little foam balls. I wouldn't use the, because it's got watered down, I'm going to use, you can use your hot glue. I'm going to use some of this Beacons. Put a little bit here and there. Just a couple. I have a thing about 3. I don't know why. I like odd numbers. So I'm just going to stick 3 on there. These out of the way. And then you need a center. I have gems and I have pearls. And I have these little pearls from Gina Marie Designs. Those are really cute too. I think I'm going to use this big pearl. And they're self-adhesive. You can add some glue, which I'm going to, because I don't always trust that. So we're going to add that. And there you go. You have an ornament, or it could be a gift tag. You know, a really nice gift tag for, like, I don't know, a bottle of wine or something. You could put it, make this larger to fit around. And you could, like, stamp or write a to from on the back of them. So, and then I can use it as an ornament. So I like that idea. I try to do dual purpose with anything I make. Take a sip of my coffee here. My throat's getting a little dry. Now, these were done the exact same way, so I'm not going to make another one. And you do 4, and you'll emboss the top one, you'll glue all 4 together. This one you don't get as much height, so you don't have to worry about where you put the glue on the top one. And this one I didn't make for my sister. I was playing around with it because it wasn't really, I didn't really like it. But now that I've done this, I like it. So I'll just give you a rundown on what I did. This is the die. And I added dimension to it with pop dots in there. And then this side I glued flat. Like I squeezed it. I used a clothespin along the edges. So that way it would make this part really pop up. And let's see. When I made it, I took 2 whole ones and glued them for the bottom. And then I cut 2. Let's see if I get this back together. Like this is the hole. I just kind of eyeballed it and cut it away. And then I used the same one as a template for the next one, so they're the same. And I glued those 2 together, put the pop dots, and then glued it, like I said, on this edge. So it gives you a nice dimension. And I really like how it turned out. I added some pearls and doodads in there, and it makes it look like it's nice and dimensional. So I did that last night. So I hope you guys like it. And these are the seashell ornaments that I made for my sister Tammy. She really liked them. So I'm probably going to send these to her too. I hope that explains. I haven't done a video for a while. I probably said a million times, so sorry. And I hope maybe I'll do a few more videos. I'll get the nerve up to do them. I have a YouTube channel. It's just DM McNulty. But I haven't done a video in a long time. I kind of got out of the practice of it, so maybe I'll start doing them again. Thank you all for your interest in the project, and I hope this really helps. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to send me a message, and I'll try to answer it best I can. Alright, gonna go guys. Bye.